I chose the trumpet when I was fourth grade, fifth grade, and it did not choose me. I chose it. I just loved the sound. I was lucky to play in a elementary school situation where I was encouraged to play whatever I wanted, and I think the first year I played, I even got a chance to play taps for the Memorial Day services outdoors. I was all of 10 years old. Well, the best thing for playing in the Fort Worth Symphony as a trumpet player is to actually play. I have to say, I enjoy playing repertoire where I have to do a lot. So I look forward to those occasions, and I have to say they don't happen all the time, so I look forward to them when they come up. So I was lucky enough to play in a performance of L'Histoire du Soldat, The Story of the Soldier by Igor Stravinsky in San Francisco before I got to Fort Worth. This is a very hard piece for all instruments. It's for violin, clarinet, trumpet, trombone, double bass, and percussion. And in the Devil's Dance, it's characterized by lots of 3/8 bars, followed by 5/8 bars, followed by 7/8 bars. And the entire ensemble was lost before I had to play this very difficult entrance. And the conductor had some modest skills. Shall I say it like that? Okay. And so I was waiting for my opportunity to play the lick, and I could hear the percussionist was literally banging at anything he could get a hold of, and the double bass player was plucking rather indiscriminately at anything he could make sound with, and I had to somehow interpret when to play. So I looked up at the conductor in kind of one of these, like, "You're going to give me the cue, aren't you?" And you know what he did was, he went like that, kind of gestured back at me, and it told me that he didn't have any idea what he was going to do, and I was on my own. And I knew I had to take my best guess, so I played something like this, at what I thought was the right time, and everybody seemed to get confidence by, "Oh, that's where we are," and we all kind of, as after I finished that piece. It was a real instructive lesson on how not to be a conductor, and it was a very funny moment when it was happening, because I remember thinking, "Are you kidding me?" I was very lucky to play with the San Francisco Symphony as an extra trumpet player in a performance of Mahler's Second Symphony, and in the week of all the rehearsals, there were microphones everywhere so that people off stage could hear what the maestro was telling people to do on stage. So Michael Tilson Thomas was the conductor, and he was giving everybody instructions about when to play and what to play, how to play it. And it just so happened at that very time he was trying to get Florence Cuivar, the mezzo-soprano soloist, to come to the stage to do her portion. "We need Miss Cuivar to come to the stage right now to do her solo." And there was all kinds of scurrying about, all kinds of noise, all kinds of things falling down, and as people were running about trying to find this international soloist. So I hear all kinds of thunderous shouting by Tilson Thomas. They say, "Where is Miss Cuivar? Miss Cuivar to the stage!" And everyone's scurrying around, and there's all kinds of noise, and everyone's running about trying to find her. And a few minutes later, I could hear over the microphone, this stagehand had come out on stage and announced to Tilson Thomas, and he said, "Maestro, we've checked everywhere. We've checked the dressing room, we've checked the ping pong room, we've checked this room, we've checked that room." And there was a long pause, and then I hear, "Have you checked Nordstrom's?" he said. And it was just the right thing to say, because everyone had been uptight, and it was instructive and funny, because it also told us all how to deflate a intense situation and make everybody at ease.
Nice.